So in this specific video, we are going to talk about how we can getting started ourselves with the Google Collaboratory. So Google Collaboratory is one of the very good platform wherein you can get started with Python programming without installing any software in your system. This is something which is very amazing. Even if you have a mobile phone with you, if you don't have the laptop, so if you only have the mobile phone with you, you can even in your mobile phone just open up your browser, log in on your Google Collaboratory and get started with the Python coding. So what you need is you need the enthusiasm to learn the Python programming, which is something very much in demand these days. So let's quickly start with how we can get ourselves started with the Google Collaboratory. Okay, so let me show you. So first what you have to do is you have to just go on google.com. okay, and then just simply write Google Collab. Once you write Google Collab, you see this is the first link wherein it is showing you collab.research.google.com, and the Collab have multiple variants. So we have a free version wherein you can just simply log in using your Gmail ID and get yourself started. So let's see. Once I click on this specific link, now it's welcoming us to the Google Collab, and can you see on the rightmost side here it is showing you sign in. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that you should have a Gmail ID with you. I'm sure you must be having it. If you don't have it, you can just simply create using the Gmail, and if you don't have it, just simply if you have it already, just simply click over here and then write. For example, let's say so I've just entered my email ID, okay, and quickly entered my password. So once you're signed in, here, okay, yeah, so once you're signed in here, can you see it's asking you whether you want to open up a new notebook. Okay, so let me cancel this first. So this is your first appearance of your Google Colab. Here it is asking you and actually trying to explain you a lot of things that you have within the Google Colab. Okay, so let's say I want to just want to get myself started with this thing. So for that matter, you have to go here in the file and then click on the file and then just click new notebook. Once you click new notebook, then in the other tab it will open up a proper editor wherein you can get yourself start writing the code. And this interface is very much similar to the Jupyter Notebook, that is the well-known browser-based soft IDE of the Python, right, wherein we write the code as if we are writing an English paragraph, and then we can divide the larger chunk of my code into multiple smaller paragraphs, which makes the code debugging a little bit more easier. Okay, so let's see. So here right now, can you see over the top, this is the name of the interactive Python notebook file. Okay, but before writing any single line of the code, what you have to do is you have to, on the right side, you have to just simply connect. Okay, and before the connect, let me show you in this Google Colab we have a free version GPU access also available to us. So how to access or enable the GPU, which will be used when you are writing the code for any machine learning model or deep learning model wherein you require little bit more extensive processing. So at that point of time you might be requiring the GPU. Okay, so for that matter, what we have to do is you have to go over here in the edit, and then we have to click at the second last option. Can you see this? This is notebook settings. So you have to click on the notebook settings and then select this T4 GPU. This is, can you see, this is enabled, and that is available in the free of cost version of the this Google Colab. And see, this is the runtime type, this is Python 3. So we have both the options, Python and the R options available here, wherein we can start writing the code. So as of now we are concerned about the Python, so we'll be selecting this Python 3, and then instead of CPU we will select this GPU and then click save. Once it is done, then what you're going to do is on the right side here in the connect, just click on the down arrow, and then what you have to do is you have to select the first option, which is it is connecting you to the Google server, wherein they will be allotting you little bit of their hardware capabilities so that you can start processing your code. Okay, so you have to select this one and wait for 15-20 seconds. Can you see it's still connecting? It might take little time here. See, it's almost connected now. Yeah, so can you see this? Once you get this green tick, that means now you're connected to the hosted runtime. And can you see over here, you have connected to the Google Compute Engine, that is Python 3, right? And you are connected to the backend GPU as well, and total RAM allotted to you is 12.67, and total disk space available to you is approximately 80 GB, 78.19. So now we are ready to write the code. So can you see over here, this is the portion or the editor wherein you can start writing your code. For example, I'm just giving you the idea. Hello Google Colab. Okay, so this is the print statement, and to run it we can press this play button, that is one option, or we can press shift enter. So we can press shift enter to go in the next shell, this generally known as the shell, this part wherein we write the code. And then when I press shift enter, so it's trying to execute. Can you see it has taken 0 seconds in execution, less than 1 second, and then hello Google Colab, because I wrote it over here. Okay, and this is the next shell here. So in this, what you can do is when you start writing the code in the Python, so what you can do is you can just simply keep on writing the code, and you are not supposed to like put any load on your computer system or on your mobile, right? You're right now connected through your browser to the Google server, and all the processing is happening over there. Now you must be wondering where these files are going to get saved. So these file, can you see this icon here? This is a Google Drive icon. So whatever Gmail ID you have used on the Google Drive of that Gmail ID, all these codes will be saved autonomously. So you're not supposed to worry about, okay, if my phone get discharged, then whether I'll be having my saved data or not. Like at the back end, after every 3 to 5 seconds, it keeps on saving your data. Can you see this? All change saved. So this is the amazing part. So you don't need to bother about saving it. You don't need to bother about the load, whether you have your system have the capability to build the large models. No, there's no problem. Just log in on the Google Colab and get started with it using the GPU also, and start building the you can say start with the small code and then go start building the larger machine learning model, which requires the GPU capabilities. Okay, now let's say I'll just simply give a name here. Let's say first Python interactive notebook. So this is first Python notebook. It's already saved. It's already saved in my Google Drive. Okay, so that's it. This is how you can just simply get started with the Google Collaboratory.